Hey, it's Christian and Ryan here from Wild Hawk Physical Therapy, and we have been a part of Clinical Marketer and Performance Mastermind for a while now, and we want to talk a little bit about kind of where we were before and then where we are today and what we want to do in the future. So before we joined Clinical Marketer, we were in a pretty bad shape. We were having a few patients come in every now and then, but we didn't really have any traction on Google or organic leads coming in, and we needed a solution. Once we started working with Clinical Marketer and going through Booked, we really had a great experience. We got systems in place with social media, advertising, and getting people in the door and getting great experiences, and that's really helped bring us up to where we are today.
Yeah, getting the social media advertising, they very much know what they're doing there. They knocked that out of the ballpark. And then what's great though is the sequences and the systems that they help you implement to keep those people continuing to come back to see you, to help promote word of mouth referrals, to leave reviews, all of that. It grows from the social media advertising and the people that come in. So it's not just like a one-stop shop. They very much help implement systems that help you grow in all aspects, which has been wonderful.
Yeah, and put it in perspective, I mean, when we started with them, after a few months, we started, having no months that were below $10,000, and then it's just steadily been increasing since then. And the last couple months have been over $30,000, and this month I think we're going to set a record, maybe even 40. So it really has just got us a lot of traction and really helped us grow. And I couldn't recommend Clinical Marketer more. And just joining Ben's Performance Mastermind has been absolutely fantastic as well, to really figure out where to go next. Because as we've been growing, we hit another bottleneck. So we have another new problem, but it's a better problem than it was before. And we're excited for the future because now we're trying to hire another physical therapist because we're really busy and we're having a tough time keeping up with phone calls. So we're excited that we have the process to hire someone, and then we don't have to figure that out on our own and go through mistakes on our own. So we got everything set in place so that we can really find the right fit in our kind of cash practice, out of network practice, so that it's like an easy transition, and then we have the right person for the future.
Yeah, to kind of build off of what Christian was just saying, one thing that easily makes the Clinical Mastermind group and the Clinical Marketer and specifically the Mastermind group different than maybe some others in the industry is like every hurdle that we've come across or where we've needed to grow, they've been there to help us grow right with them. So we haven't kind of outpaced them in terms of, they've provided everything they can for us. They constantly have new stuff for us to implement and develop. And they've been awesome to grow with. And it's refreshing to have somebody in our corner that, we can learn from their mistakes, fortunately.
Yeah, and our only regret is that we didn't do any of this sooner. We struggled for a while, thinking we could do it on our own, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who think this similarly, and they struggle. So struggle no more. If you're having any indecision about it, these guys are excellent. They know exactly what they're doing. They have systems, and we're looking forward to the future and hiring that PT and then eventually a receptionist so that we can step away more from the day-to-day clinical and focus more on future and vision and growing and maybe having more locations. That's where we want to be.
Yeah, we'd like to share this little anecdote. When we first were thinking about joining the Booked group back at the very beginning, which was I think November of 21, we had very little cash flow coming into the business, and at the time the investment into Booked seemed like a lot, and it's so funny to laugh at now because that has just, the return on that has been absolutely priceless. Quite frankly, our business might not even be standing if it wasn't for that. So if you're a young practitioner, or a young business that's doing the cash PT thing as a side hustle, and you're looking for the next step and you're not sure if you should invest money with this company or with these guys and gals, do it. Don't even think about it. Your decision's been made. Just go for it.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. Time that you're wasting when you could be growing. It's a no-brainer. The investment is, return on investment is unreal. So you won't regret it, and we highly recommend them.